got a little friend here?
Meet my assistant, the latest model of smart servant.
Hello, I am Mia.
Oh, hi! Mia. Why does she sound like this?
Oh, her speech module's a little glitchy. Not a big deal. It's getting late. We should get going. By the way, where exactly are we?
Linglong Industrial Park. It's the largest and most advanced comprehensive industrial park in Asperia, where both Aurora Industries and Shooter Electronics have established branches.
The largest? It's hard to tell at a glance.
That's because the Star Loop Sea surrounding Astra is an important protected tourist spot in Asperia, where they host annual surfing festivals and music festivals. To ensure a pleasant experience for tourists and keep Asperia up to date with the development of the Omnium industry, the decision was made from the outset to place the production lines here underground. Let's leave it at that for now. Hop on. You're right. Hop on. Just a heads up. Make sure you hold on tight. So, this is your first visit to Asperia, isn't it?
More like it's been a long time since I last visited. It's changed so much, I barely recognize it.
Well, our guest from Kylo, welcome back to my hometown, Astra Asperia. See that magnificent tower in the distance on your right? That's Asperia's Tower of Fantasy, one of the first built worldwide.
Asperia's Tower of Fantasy.
Why talk like you're lost in thought? You're sounding like my neighbor's grandpa. That tower was the key that unlocked a whole...
Does everyone here admire the Tower of Fantasy like you?
Of course not. Look ahead. I'm sure Kylo has problems like this too.
Are they protesting?
Yeah, protests like these have been non-stop since the tower was built. They might not be a big threat, but they sure make our jobs harder. Take last year, for example. The end-of-year report showed that protest activity was up by 30%, and we ended up using 20% of our manpower just for crowd control. You know, Astra Building is the largest business center in Astra. And of course, their event drew out all the media. They love a spectacle.
Sounds like you're not a fan.
Not exactly. My neighbor doesn't like Omnium either. He used to work for Aurora Industries. He says that Omnium technology took over the market, leaving Aurora so broke they can barely pay his pension.
lab security upgrade at Aurora. If it's really as strict as Rosalind said, it could be a problem.
According to the announcement on the Aurora Industries official website, it states, due to a laboratory accident, the maintenance and upgrade of the defense system is scheduled for 1 week. During this period, access is prohibited except for personnel with S-level clearance.
With my current identity, there's no way to get into the lab, let alone find the data singularity and enter the foundational layer.
Then what should we do?
I've got an idea, but it's a little risky.
What is it?
Wednesday likes to butt heads with Aurora and wants our space rift technology badly. I think offering that in exchange for their help shouldn't be too hard.
But should we find them?
Who said we need to go find them? They've already come to us. Miss Ace, who kidnapped me earlier, is following us right now.
It seems dangerous. Should we contact Rosalind?
Don't worry, Mia. I'm going to create an opportunity for them. Of course, I'll keep myself safe. I promise.
Do you need my help?
Actually, yes. I need you to help me find a place that works to our advantage. Ideally, it should have minimal surveillance. Looks secluded but isn't far from the crowds.
Let me see. Do you think these parts fit appropriately?
The flowers are blooming quite late this year, aren't they?
Do you know that plants can communicate?
What?
Let me teach you. Oh, flowers, how beautiful you are. I hope you bloom even more abundantly.
The breeze feels so refreshing. This kind of weather makes it hard to focus on work.
That's something only employed people like you would say.
You haven't found a new job yet?
Well, they said my resume didn't meet the standards. Think you can help me out?
Hey, I'm here. We meet again, Miss Ace.
What? How did you manage to find me? Have I been losing my edge lately?
I'm just lucky. Miss Ace, you've been tailing me all day. You must be tired. How persistent. You wouldn't happen to be a loyal fan of mine, would you?
You sure talk big for someone on the losing end. A mere researcher dares taunt me? Watch me... What? Boss, why won't you let me fight? I could end it in one blow. But... Alright. I'm not falling for your provocation. Since you've got the guts to show up here, it can't just be to talk smack, right? What's your real goal?
Nothing much. I just wanted to work with you. Or rather, with Wednesday.
Why should we cooperate with you? Don't forget, if it weren't for the police, you would... Boss, Since you've taken the initiative to approach us, it seems you already have a plan. Let's hear it.
You kidnapped me for the Space Rift technology. Now I'm willing to help you, as long as you promise to do me a favor.
Boss, these researchers are quite cunning. Understood. We've received your proposal, but this isn't a suitable place for negotiations. How about we talk elsewhere?
Where?
Care to join us at Odin's Tavern tomorrow at 6 in the evening?
Is that all?
Once you get there, order a glass of Gungnir from the bartender. Drink it to show your sincerity.
Understood. Well then, see you tomorrow.
See you there, researcher. Don't drink too much tomorrow.
Are you really going? Mia is a little worried.
Relax. They're after our Space Rift technology, so my life isn't in danger. But just to be safe, Mia, could you look into Odin's Tavern for me? As for me, I really need to catch some sleep right now.
Copy that. Transport route back to your residence has been set.
Mia, how's the investigation on Odin's Tavern going?
According to the inspo information available, Odin's Tavern is located on the first floor of Astra Building. It opened in the year 2642, operating from dusk until dawn daily, with specific hours depending on the mood of the owner, Bagus. Odin's Tavern may seem no different from other taverns or clubs, but in reality, their clientele is much more complicated than meets the eye.
We've got to be careful, Mia. If anything goes sideways, contact Rosalind immediately.
Copy that. Transport route back to Odin's Tavern has been set. Detecting firewall. Mia shall hide now.
Rosalind? What are you doing here?
I'm investigating Ace's case, of course. What about you? What brings you to a place like this?
I read some good reviews about this tavern online and thought I'd give it a try. I don't get to relax often with all the work as a researcher.
Oh, that makes sense. You're from Kylo, so you wouldn't know. Odin's might look like a regular tavern, but it's actually famous for being an underground trading hub in Asperia. The owner, Bagus, is a mystery, even to the public security. But he's well respected by all kinds of people. Anyway, it's not the best place to be. You might want to pick a different place for a chill evening.
Hearing all this just makes me even more curious to see for myself. Don't worry, I won't get in the way of your investigation.
But I'm worried about your safety.
Hey, you're here, aren't you? And who knows? I might even be able to help cover for you.
Well, if you insist. But you have to be extra careful.
Of course.
Anka? What are you doing here? You promised me you'd properly look for a job. You didn't skip the job fair I told you about, did you? How could I possibly not attend the job fair you specifically recommended to me? I found a part-time job there at a cleaning company. Although, the salary is only 80% during the probationary period. If that's the case, then what brings you here? The clientele here is quite a mixed bag. No, you've got it all wrong. Under your righteous influence, Rosalind, I've decided to turn over a new leaf, support myself, and strive to be a law-abiding citizen. I'm just working part-time as a service staff here. And let me tell you a secret. The hourly wage here is much higher than a cleaner's. Why didn't you tell me you're short on cash? Also, if you're going to work part-time at night, at least find a safe place. I had a classmate who used to work the night shift at a convenience store. It wasn't crowded at night, and he even had time to study. Oh, I've already taken your advice to heart. But you see, it's hard to strive for progress on an empty stomach. How about you treat me to something delicious? Sure, I can treat you to dinner, but every time we've made plans before, you've stood me up. As a great cleaner of the planet, of course, I have a busy schedule. But I promise, this time I'll make it for sure. All right then. Since you've been good and found a job and worked so hard, pick whatever you want to eat. It's all on me. Just as I thought. I knew the kindest, cutest, most generous and beautiful Rosalind in all of Asperia must surely care about me. Oh, my heart is racing for you right now. Quit your yapping. I'm doing this to encourage you. If you're not here out of concern for me, then why are you here? If I'm not mistaken, you're off duty. Did you think I was kidnapped by some bad guys and rushed over to save me? Go on, get out of here with those weird fantasies of yours. I came here for serious business. Oh, I see. So the one over there? That's your new partner?
We just met yesterday. We're not partners, just acquaintances, I guess?
Hey, I'm Anka, Rosalind's bestest friend. Hey, don't give yourself such a weird title. Am I not? Then why don't you just consider me as your childhood friend who passed away unexpectedly? After all, we look exactly the same, so similar that we could be mistaken for the same person. And in this way, I can always be your bestest friend, right? Please, the only time I mistook you was when I first met you. Now I'm absolutely certain. Apart from your looks, you and Siga have absolutely no similarities. The differences are so clear, even if I wanted to see you as Siga, I couldn't possibly do it. So, you've really thought about it? Hey, if you keep talking, I'm going to get angry. Watch out or... Oh no, something suddenly came up. I have to go now. It seems I won't have time to ask around today. Let's go.
But I want to stay a little longer.
Okay then. I know this place like the back of my hand. I'll give you a good tour later. What could be so urgent? I need to hurry over. You two. Anka is new here. I'm counting on you to take care of them. Bye.
Hello there, Anka.
Don't look at me like that. I only said what I said for Rosalind's sake. You just take care of yourself. I'm busy tonight. Making money isn't as easy as it used to be. Bye!
Hello there. I'm a service droid. You can browse the menu and place your order with me.
I'm sorry. The ordering function is temporarily unavailable. If you need anything, please go to the bar and ask our bartender.
Sorry, this droid hasn't been serviced in a while. Its voice module and such often malfunctions, so it's temporarily out of service. I'm the bartender here. Come find me whenever you want some drinks.
Oh, okay.
The ordering function has been disabled. Please find a bartender if you need anything.
Wasn't it a robot voice just a moment ago? How did it suddenly change to a human voice?
My voice module is malfunctioning. Non-repair personnel should not attempt to repair it.
Oh, I actually know someone who can repair voice modules. I'll try to bring her over to fix you if I get the chance.
Oh. She won't end up having a few extra parts after fixing me, right?
You seem quite normal. Almost like a real person.
You're a smart one.
Hey, is anything the matter?
Nothing.
Okay, then try not to bother others if it's not important. I'm feeling troubled right now. Please let me have some time alone to calm down.
Hello. I'd like to order a drink. Any recommendations?
Every drink in our bar has its own story. Since you're new here, why not start with some of our classics, like Hammer of Thor or Tear's Edge? I don't know, what would you like to order, dear customer?
Pour me a Gungnir, please.
Please, don't joke about that. We run a legitimate and compliant business here with absolutely no food safety issues.
How strong is it? Like, will it kill me?
It seems our customer came prepared, but I have to remind you, this is a very strong drink. I just want to remind you, this drink is very special. Gungnir is Odin's weapon, also known as the Spear of Heaven. Once thrown, it never misses its target. In the mythology of humanity's home planet, the path of a shooting star is said to be the thrown Gungnir. That's why humans have the custom of making wishes on shooting stars.
Can I make a wish over this drink?
Of course.
In that case, I wish, after drinking this glass, I can see Wednesday.
The wishes of our guests are sure to come true.
there, researcher buddy. We meet again. Didn't expect you to actually show up. Aren't you afraid we might spike your drink and tie you up again?
So, am I supposed to collaborate with her? Someone who doesn't even dare to show her true face?
Hey! Don't look down on others. Yesterday, you were the one who lost to me.
Are you going to keep bringing up that failed operation?
Gray Fox? You...
It seems this isn't just any service droid, but a member of Wednesday. I don't like beating around the bush. Since we've met, let's get straight to the point. So, this person.
She's the boss of Wednesday.
Nola, for a Kylo researcher, you're braver than I thought.
It's not about being brave. Cooperation requires leverage. I have the space rift technology you need, and you just happen to have what I need. I heard that you guys once broke into the Aurora Industries headquarters and successfully evaded the police. Now, I want to enter the Aurora Experimental Center. If you're willing to escort me in and out of the 27th floor just once, I'll lend you the space rift technology.
You just arrived and already heard about our glorious deeds. It seems Wednesday is indeed famous. Oh wait, you also want to get into Aurora Industries?
Wait, what? Are you saying you want to steal my space rift technology just to break into Aurora again?
I've said it before. We shouldn't have let Ace join the negotiations. Her mouth runs like it's made of athletic cells.
Let me be straight with you. Our next target is the 13th floor of the Aurora Experimental Center. But, because of the commotion we caused last time, we can't easily get in and out this time around. We'll have to rely on your space rift technology.
So, you guys plan to use the space rift technology to sneak into Aurora Industries and then escape. It's indeed a solid plan. But unfortunately, the space rift isn't as convenient as you think. The use of space rift technology not only has strict limitations each time it's used, but it also requires a substantial energy supply. Therefore, it's not yet feasible for large-scale use. If my information is correct, only the lab on the 27th floor meets all the conditions to activate the space rift. So, you have even less reason to refuse to cooperate with me.
Look, you're not trying to trick us, are you? What if you're a spy sent by Aurora and we end up getting caught?
My investigations couldn't possibly be wrong. If I wasn't sure that this researcher had no connections or acquaintances in Hesperia, I wouldn't have helped you devise a kidnapping plan.
Gray Fox is right. Don't forget why Aurora is after us. Even if there really is a spy, could someone who's been to the 13th floor actually make it out alive? When the time comes, even if you wish to swear loyalty to Aurora, it won't matter. To survive, you must activate the space rift.
When you put it like that, I might just regret collaborating with you lot.
There's no time to waste. You're already part of the plan now. Ace, based on the researcher's role, adjust the plan a bit, and then get him synced up.
Leave it to me! Welcome, our new friend, to the Wednesday versus Aurora Industries, unveiling the dark conspiracy of the corrupt corporation, righteous execution by the Thief Squad plan.
How many times have I told you? Stop giving these useless, long-winded, and ridiculous names to our plans.
In any case, let's move on to the plan's details. Since you're a researcher officially invited by Aurora Industries, your entry into the experimental center will be straightforward. Just take the invitation letter with you.
And what about you guys?
Nora and I will enter the building as temporary cleaners hired by the organizers. Getting in there is the easy part. The hard part comes later. The Aurora Experimental Center has strict access restrictions between different floors. With our ID cards, we simply can't access the labs upstairs. Right now, only a few S-level scientists within Aurora Industries have access to that place. So when the time comes, you'll need to figure out a way to help NOLA duplicate their ID cards.
You're entrusting such an important mission to me? But I'm just a researcher.
Don't worry. When the time comes, all you need to do is chat with that scientist and distract him. Leave the rest to our perfect record leader, NOLA. And our most reliable off-field support, Asperia's top hacker, Gray Fox.
It's nothing.
Once the access card has been copied, you and NOLA can enter the 13th floor. I'll be waiting by the window for you to get me.
Wait a minute. Why can't you come in with us?
Well...
She kept being late when she was undercover at the cleaning company, so she's still not a full-timer and can't get into Aurora Industries.
But don't worry. All my skills were taught to me by our boss. If it's climbing a window or something like that, it's a piece of cake.
Okay, I got it.
Once we enter the 13th floor, that's when Operation Wednesday versus... That's when our real plan begins. There are many guards inside, and our goal is to slip past them unnoticed and complete all tasks without alerting them as far as possible.
I'll take care of all the password-protected doors and surveillance in between.
Yep, that's pretty much it.
What do you mean that's pretty much it? What's the plan after getting to the 13th floor?
All the blueprints for the building above the 13th floor are kept as hard copies by Aurora. I can't get my hands on them at all. As for surveillance access, due to their network security upgrade, I can only take over after you've successfully duplicated the S-level ID card access. If I were to invade their network now, it could easily alert them and jeopardize our operation.
Don't worry. The last time I went to their lab, I also sneaked in under Gray Fox's directions. It was quite simple. And this time, we have our mighty and powerful boss NOLA with us, so you can rest assured.
All right. So, what should we do next?
Ace, head home and get some sleep. You can't be late for work at the cleaning company tomorrow. Gray Fox can take care of herself. As for you, researcher, come with me. We're going to meet someone who can make you a blank ID card.
PlayStation